Yes.
Yes, you hear me?
Yes. Excellent.
Good. Excellent. Good.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello, Helena.
No? Hi. So nice to meet you and be with you tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm glad that you can connect. You look like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the landscape I want to show you. Now is, the sun is still up and it's like, this is the beauty up here.
Yeah. Wow. Funny.
So I'm gonna let my filmer, because I will walk with you. So I will do like this.
Wow.
Yes, you can see.
Okay.
You can see me now?
Yes, beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I am Helene Lindmark from the north of Sweden, of Sápmi. And I'm a wisdom keeper. And I'm walking my tradition as a great grandmother, Mother Akka, walking for Mother Earth. And I just wanted to show you this time of year when we have this beautiful season when the sun doesn't go down, when we have totally light, 24 hours, and it will contain almost 4 to 6 weeks. And the summer solstice for us is how can I say? I didn't grow up with any special tradition about it. It was more like a celebration after a long time of darkness. And because the sun is so much bringing the new energy, and the light is just, it's so much for us. And today, my father was supposed to be with us, but we will do a recording where we're telling a little bit our story, because we're in the middle of leaving our village. And this time is been a little bit of stressful and challenging. So I will do it, and together with him, maybe tomorrow or Monday, we will see. And we will just share a little bit about the heritage, but also the tradition in our family. But today I want you to see this beautiful landscape and just have a walk with me. This is what it is for me to be in the north. This beautiful, beautiful landscape. And this is when I energize myself. This is when I really, nurturing myself, taking in the light. And also the space and the silence. Because I'm coming from a culture where silence means a lot. And that has been some teaching I had since I was a child, but also during my life, that it's so important to listen to the silence. And in this world today, we use a lot of words, and sometimes the silence and the nature and all the elements can tell us so much. So I will walk a little bit, and Nick will share the nature with you. I want to say to grow up here. This is the time we're longing for. When the spring is coming and we're longing for the light to come back. And after this dark period. And it's like bringing light back again. And it's like and it's not like, it's a magical light, the polar light that really embrace you and fill you with this kind of warm feeling and blessing. And I cannot describe how grateful I am to grow up here, but also today to really have the opportunity to share my tradition and also share the importance of nature and the element. What it has given me, what it has teaching me. Because for me, you know, even I think every human being or everyone that is everything in life is a teaching. And we walk this path, and sometimes it's a little bit curvy. Mine has been that these last months. But now it feels also when we are preparing in the village to leave the house, it feels like we are ending a chapter and a new chapter of freedom is coming. And that is beautiful. And I want to just you to close your eyes, and I will walk with my drum and just listen to the drum and feel, imagine, take a picture of your eyes, with your eyes of this nature, and listen to the drum and let it embrace you. You look over there, you see how the sun is streaming from the clouds, from the sky. And today I wasn't thinking that we will not be able to see the sun, but because it's been cloudy and a little bit rainy, but it's there. And just look at it and breathe and feel, you know, this clear light. that is there, and it's so magical. And you see the mountains, and this is what I want to share. This is what I want really to share, this kind of, for me it's freedom, and for me it's life. It's there's nowhere in the world where I can find this peace in me, and I hope that everyone one time in the life will experience to visit north and to meet the nature here, and also see, because the summer solstice is so much, it's really so important for us, but it's like everything is just coming back to life. And I really want to thank you, Jessica, for being patient with me, and yeah, and I will do the thing with my father, but we will share about our journey together. And now we share the journey with the mosquito, because this year we have a lot of mosquito. It will be a very nurturing nature year with but a lot of mosquitoes too.
Oh, no. Thank you for suffering through the mosquito. And
Yeah, but it's okay. It's my grandmother, she always said, Helen, open the window when the first mosquitoes comes and let them eat, and then your immune system is okay for the mosquitoes. And oh, that was horrible. But this year is a little bit extreme, but it's okay. I'm so happy to be with you, that we could do this today. And mostly I'm happy that I really can show you the light in live. It was really amazing.
Thank you.
so for the if you've never seen it before, I was fortunate enough to live in Finland for 4 years, and the first time you can't believe it. It's you know, it's 11 o'clock at night and it's still light. It's 12 o'clock at night, it's still light. It's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. And around, I don't remember exactly when, but sometime in the night, the light turns a little bit bluish, but then and then it goes bright again. And 4 a.m. it's like 3 p.m. in South Africa. You know, it's incredible. It's absolutely magical.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, and it's like it really holds you and embrace you. Know, it's like it's very nurturing, but it's also this polar light is very, very special. And it's like you said, it's a crystal clear light, and it fades a little bit during the middle of the night, but not much. But the sun is still there.
Yeah.
And that is amazing.
Yeah. And Gara was also talking to us about actually Zoltan earlier today, who you know as well, the Hungarian wisdom keeper, was, and the podcast will be coming out tomorrow. He was talking about the yin and the yang, the night and the day, the sun and the dark. Does that have meaning to you? I mean, how would you explain the you know, so much light in summer and so much darkness? How would you explain that?
It's like we live by the 8th season, and we are prepared, you know. So when the dark is coming, the most of the world living in another kind of frequency. But we are going in like a sleeping frequency. We are just preparing and resting, and that's the old days. And the dark period of here is the resting time, because the springtime is very hectic, and this is also a lot with the reindeer this season. They're marking the small reindeers. I don't know the English word, but it's really, it's like you can measure it. We have approximately 6 week dark and 6 week light. And that is the kind of resting time, but this is the kind of lifetime, nurturing time. It's like a cycle, you know. And the seasons between the seasons are very important, because there are the preparation seasons. And in a way, we need both. And I think that is something that humanity need more, is to go in peace and in rest. And that is the dark gives us a possibility to do that. But it's our responsibility to take that, how do I say, to take it and really embrace it. And that is, we have an old lady in the village. She go in rest in November, and she comes out, she's out in the winter, of course, but she's resting until January, February, you know, and preparing for the springtime to come. And now is the day when we sleep less. Because you don't want to miss anything. And many people ask me, I'm talking, you know, with the mosquito sometimes when I'm talking to you too. Yeah. I don't know if that's the answer, but yeah, that is how we see, how I was taught in my family to see that the dark is as important as the light.
We need both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we need that definitely, where we get the light all the time. In countries like here, we don't get, you know, we don't rest. I mean, we don't, do we really? We you know, in the UK in the winter, it's just constant, you know. No one rests. The only day people rest, and they don't even really rest, is on Christmas Day, and they just eat and eat.
Yes, but it's so important, because this dark time is when we do the handcraft, and we prepare things, and we're resting, and we are sharing with each other. It's a time when my grandmother also had the storytelling, and you know, everyone is home, and yeah, and the little light that is, you know, we take care of it, and then it's just going in rest and in peace. And we need more of that. Because we're living in a world where people are burned out, and they are stressed, and we get different kind of, we have the pandemic, of course, but other sickness, and we need to live more close to the nature, and also to the time and the seasons, and really take that in us and embrace it. Because this is for me, is the most important to share to the world, is like, how do you live, not by calling the nature, being the nature, walking with it, because we have it all inside us. We have it. We have our own temple, but we are also living in a world where there's huge influence from different directions. And people are lost, and yeah, so this is I think that's very important for us to find a way to come home to ourselves, and to stand grounded. And also, you know, that we have the path. Many people says, what is my path to me? And I said, oh, sometimes it goes straight, sometimes it goes to the left, sometimes it goes to the right. It's life. And I think that I don't think that is very important. Just to, sometimes something is a teaching, and sometimes everything is clicking and said yes, and sometimes no, we have to change direction. And that is life.